Dukes will kick it away to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And the wideout goes in motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Boy, they get some big yards here on 3rd down, but they're still going to be short. So it'll bring up a 4th down and a big decision for this offense.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Dukes line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
The pocket breaking down. The ball is free in the backfield. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of him.
Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
And the quarterback dropping back. Pass knocked away and incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Finding space at the 20. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The 30. Inside the 20. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bradley. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's McMillan. The Dukes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Dukes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Bradley. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
They're set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. It's a quick grab. Uses the spin move. He's loose. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught on the outside. It's Jordan. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You call quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
First down and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
James Madison's offense back out there now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touch. Got him. He's sacked.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the defense brings him down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. Breaks in. Got a lane. Can he get in? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Houston.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Bradley. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Houston. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. It's a quarterback keeper. In the clear at the 25. And we're able to get him down. The Dukes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And they stop him. I think it's short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. And the Dukes come to the line, start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws it to the right. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Dukes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's caught downfield. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Jordan. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws the ball to the left after plenty of time in the pocket. Excellent protection.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And the Dukes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. The Dukes look to keep this drive moving. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And the Dukes will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. The Dukes line it up with 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Dukes.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away to hit this extra point. Cover an onside kick. You never know.
We'll try to run it with the option. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the kick travels out of bounds. That's a flag, of course, but the onside kick fails. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Breaking free at the 35. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bradley. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. James Madison's offense back out there now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They look to throw it here on second down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Offense getting ready for what could be their last drive. Time ticking away in the last quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's caught. Touchdown, James Madison.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
What if they got cooked up with his two-point conversion attempt? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pressure gets home. He's dropped right there, and the deficit will remain where it is. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. Handoff to the single back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Johnson. Looks like Houston will have the first down. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference.